moving. But my new baby come in my heart. Devoted like I am a religion. When I hit the road. All I do is want to come and stay. But I need a one touch of me to go.
I feel like you guys should be telling me welcome because I'm useless. And I said after shouting in that video that I was going to post, I took like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 months. I feel like it's even been a year. I feel like if I tell you what I've been through, I've just okay, just like, let me just be honest. Instead of giving you guys quantity, I want to give you guys quality. That's why like my posting is not that much, you know. It also has to do with the fact that I'm lazy, but we're not gonna talk about that right now. You know, I did not on this video to talk about how lazy I am. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. So like for the first video in like my long hiatus, guys, you know I suffered to even do this makeup. I mean, I suffered, not the makeup, sha. I wanted to put eyelash, but my eyelash was looking very worse. And like the thing about it is, guys, I have recorded videos. It's editing it that is just like wahala for me, but I have recorded videos and like something would not be right. Like I recorded a video about like freshman advice with my friend Nena, and like I couldn't put it up because like my makeup looked cute, but just like my eyelash was just very worse. And I was like, I'm not gonna come on and then somebody will come and be using my head as mean. It's not gonna be me. It's not gonna happen. So I just decided I'm not gonna put that up. I'll do a separate video about freshman advice and stuff like that. I feel like I'm in a much better position to give that advice since I am an upperclassman now. You know, I'm so excited. My parents have made it very clear that they want me to be a doctor. So my freshman year, the last semester, I told my parents that like I don't think I want to go to med school. Oh my god, it was a week of terror. You guys, it was a week of terror. It was in my mom and I, that was like our biggest fight ever, me and my mom. Like, you know, they had this feeling that just the only thing you can be in this life is doctor, lawyer, or engineer. And accountant, if it's like, you know, they will kind of accept accountant, but not really. You know, they'd rather you are a doctor, engineer, or lawyer. And then, you know, just the rest of it, like, they'll basically disown you. So I told my mom that my mom and my dad is a physician. I told my mom and my dad I'm not sure, like I want to go to med school. And my mom took it the hardest. Like my dad is a very calm, chill person, so he was just looking and laughing. It was that kind of thing that he was like, inside he was acting like my mom, but outside he was like, I'm not going to let my daughter see me sweat. So this video is just basically advice of like how you tell your parents, or should you even tell your parents at all. If you're in college, I honestly should have not told them. Like, it's not like they stopped paying my tuition or anything. They haven't. They will not. They're your parents. They're going to keep paying like your tuition. But it's like, tell them when you're graduating that you are not sure you want to do these medical stuffs. Don't be telling them now. If it's stress you want, go and tell them. Seriously. Because like my mom got me so angry. Like it was the serious thing. My mom took all my money away from me. I was not having it. Like it was like, and the thing about it is like anytime my mom and I are fighting, she calls the entire village. She calls my auntie, she calls my uncles, she calls them to come and talk to me. So like at this time I was like, you know, I'm not having it, I don't want. So I went and I called her parents. I was like, talk to your daughter, oh, talk to your daughter, oh, please, is it my fault to be a doctor? Talk to your daughter, oh. And my grandparents are actually like rock stars. They are amazing. They were like, you know, like it's not by force. It's really not by force. My grandfather, like he's just somebody who he's more like my mom. He's super duper strict, but like he was supporting me, and like that meant a lot. And my grandmother was like, you know, like forget her and stuff like that. And honestly, I see my grandparents, like whatever my grandparents say I should do, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going, even because you born me, I'm not going to listen to you, but it's your parents, the ones that born you, that are important to me. But it was such a stressful time for me. I feel like, you know, you have to decide within yourself if this is actually what you want, because like a lot of African students come into school, and like I was a bio major first semester. Next semester I cut it out. I was like, I'm not doing it. It's not what I want to do. I can't come and kill myself. What I learned, and take your time. Like the thing about like they try to rush us, and my whole issue was like with my mom and my dad telling me that I needed to go to med school was that they were trying to rush me. I'm here thinking that because like I came to college thinking that I'll find my bae here, guys. In fact, let's not even talk about that. I thought I'll find my bae here, I'll get married literally on graduation day. You know what I mean? I'll enter med school. Like it's not, it doesn't happen like that. And as you enter college, you realize that life is kind of a stress something. It's stressful, and things that you plan is not going to go how you planned it. So like coming into school with that kind of mindset, also understanding that like this is your life, you're the only, my dad told me, like when I was telling him that I don't think I want to go to med school, he was like saying that this is your life. You know, he was saying then like this is your life, you want to be poor, you want to be poor, I can't be supporting you forever. That's what he was saying. But he was saying that like I'm the only person who's gonna be experiencing it. If I fail, I fail alone. If I pass entire villages. Being Nigerian, I'm so tired. Mom is just such a phenomenal woman. She's just like, I know like whatever she acts, like whatever, like when she says something, she says it like out of love and out of like I want the best for my child. And I feel like a lot of African parents do say that. Like a lot of them do want bragging rights that my child is a doctor and a lawyer, but they do say it out of love and out of like my child has to succeed, my child needs to be better than me. And like I understand that, but then at the same time, like what you want for your child might not be what God wants for your child. I feel like, what's it called, if you don't want to be a doctor and you are trying to convince your parents that you don't want to be a doctor, God has to come down and tell them, because they are not going to listen. One thing I like also notice is that like giving them facts and showing them like, you know, like giving them a complete plan. If you just go and tell them like on what I did was like I told my parents I didn't want to be a doctor. I didn't give them a plan of what I wanted to do. I didn't like, and I'm still at a point that I don't know what I want to do, and that's okay. You're going to be a senior. Like some people are like seniors, or they've graduated like college and they don't know what they want to do, and like that is completely fine. Like we're young, we're literally like 5 years old, I feel. And you don't have to have everything now. You just, as you go, you're gonna learn, you're gonna understand what you truly want. You're gonna find something that you absolutely love, and hopefully God will just be destroying your life with money. Make a decision within yourself. Telling your parents that you don't want to go to med school, telling your Nigerian parents that you don't want to go to med school is a big deal. And before you go and do that, you have to make sure you sit down and you make a plan. You tell them, I don't want to go to med school, but this is what I want to do. Even you add how you make money out of it. See, this is how I'm going to make money. This is how I'll not be poor. This is how I'll not embarrass you. Know what I mean? Try to get like support from your family members. It helps because because if it's just them, what they'll do is that they'll go and find their friends that will come and be telling you that you need to be like, get support from people. Show them the statistics, show them the facts. Again, let's sing it. First, to tell or not to tell. I say tell after graduation. Don't be telling like when you're in school. I stupidly did that. This is how some of your parents will just stop paying your tuition. They wouldn't. I have faith that they wouldn't. But at the same time, it's like you don't want to risk it. You want everybody, you want them to pay your school fees. To tell or not to tell, that's one. Number two, if you are going to tell, make a plan. Make a plan, show them the statistics, show them the facts, show them what you're going to do, what you want to do, how you make money from it, everything. Because like, it's that kind of thing that like they'll think right now you're young, you just say you don't want to do it, and they'll be like, oh, it's outside influence. It's like, oh, it's not like, they wouldn't think that, okay, this is just something that you don't want to do. They'll be like, oh, she's young, she's stupid, she doesn't want, or he's young, he's stupid. You know what I mean? So if you show them like facts and just show them a plan of what you want to do, they're more likely to believe you. They're going to be but they're more likely to believe you. Get support from your family, not necessarily friends, because if you say friends, they'll say they're bad influence. And even families like that too, because they'll say, oh, that family member doesn't want their child to succeed. So just get somebody that's close to them that you can talk to and tell them that, hey, please, I don't think this is what I want to do in life. Please can you help me like talk to my dad and that kind of thing. I feel like one of the things, like show passion for what you want to do. A lot of parents are not going to see that. They are just blinding to that. But like show passion. passion is just super duper important. Like there are a lot of things that like I do now and like tell my mom, and she's so supportive, so supportive with me, and like it's beautiful. Like when you don't have support from your parents, it's honestly one of the most painful things ever. And it's because like these are the people who born you, you know, you feel like they should definitely support you and you just don't have that support. It's a very devastating thing. So I understand like how, like I understand with a lot of you, like just pray. Last thing, pray that God gives you clarity, you know, because like I don't know what I want to do in life. I'm just like going on a path and it's sad, but at the same time I'm not required to have everything together. A lot of Africans think that at a certain age you should have everything together. You should be, at a certain age you should be married, at a certain age you should be having kids, at a certain age your kids should be having kids. Like they try to do that, and like it's just, life does not work like that. So that's pretty much it. There's nothing else I really have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, just tell me stories of how you told your mom or your dad that you want to be a doctor or a lawyer and engineer, and how they took it, because some parents are actually really cool about that. They're like, it's not by force. But just like, I like to hear all these stories. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so sorry that I've just been extremely MIA and just very useless, but I will try and I will make an effort to be better. I love you guys. Thank you guys for subscribing. To my new subscribers, thank you in advance, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Peace out. Guys, am I not looking fine?